Hello, my name is Susanna Palmer. This presentation is for the Session 5 video on the concept or lesson that had the greatest impact on me in this course. I would have to say that the concept that made the most impact on me was the ethics about capitalism and the perspectives on poverty. In this lesson, we examined our own capitalistic society with the viewpoint of the pursuit of happiness from the Declaration of Independence. And then we also compared and contrasted our capitalistic society with socialism. We learned about case theory, which is the liberal or social perspective's preferred worldview, which is providing for the poor with ways to make everyone equal with free education, medical, housing, and food stamps. We also learned about the generic theory of poverty, and that's the conservative and capitalistic worldview. They pretty much say that the poverty will be distributed as better to reward those moving upward in economic status. If you look at what's going on in Venezuela right now with their economy, this seems more likely. What impacted me the most were the biblical perspective, the verses that definitely stood out. I was definitely impacted by there always being poor in the land. In Deuteronomy 15, verse 11, it says, "For there will never cease to be poor in the land. Therefore I command you, you shall open wide your hand to your brother, to the needy, and to the poor in your land." So even though the generic theory makes most sense, we still need to be able to provide for the poor, and that a good nation plans and cares for the poor because we will always have poor, and that a righteous man knows the rights of the poor, and that a wicked man does not understand such knowledge. And so taking what we know about poverty, that it will always be there, and to do with it the best that we can, even if we try to put everyone on the same footstep. It will still be very difficult to get rid of poverty. So what we need to do is to be generous. So this is definitely going to influence my leadership. For me, in the military is one of the ways that we can create that equal footing for those that came from poverty. And I still need to remember that it's possible to be in need, to be needy in the military, because we don't know everyone's circumstances, and that we need to help others as much as possible, or at least point them in the right direction for the right resources. And the military is one of those places that has a lot of resources to keep everyone on that equal footing, but within their own grit and desires to be the best that they want to be. I do know that I want to make sure not to judge those facing difficult times, and that's one thing that I'll definitely take from this. That concludes my presentation. Thank you.